dear students. My name is Anjaneya Sharma, working as physics lecturer in one of the reputed institution. Okay, so last class we studied about how to find coordinates of center of mass, right? When mass is equally distributed and also unequally distributed. You know, whenever mass is equally distributed, geometric center is only center of mass. And you know, when mass is unequally distributed, you know, we find center of mass through coordinate system. Now today we are going to know what is the point of center of mass when two mass bodies are added. Okay, so let us take two spheres, one of radius r1, another one of radius r2. So you know, before adding, their centers are only center of mass. Geometric center is only point of center of mass. But you know, when one body is added to another body, then the point of center of mass will change. How to find that point of center of mass? Very simple. Take the first body such that center of this body should coincide with origin. Okay? Take the second one. Okay, in this way, you can use coordinate system and we can find the point of center of mass. See, it is like this. First sphere of radius r1. Center of the sphere coincides with center of origin, right? So, this one. This is second sphere of radius r2. Okay, so you know the formula which we are using to find the coordinates of center of mass. Remember, xcm is equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 by, you know, m1 plus m2, right? So you know x1 equal to 0, no? And you know x2 equal to total r1 plus r2. Now about mass of first body. You know, whenever mass is not known, instead of mass you take density into volume, right? So rho into volume. You know, volume of sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube now. So that is why it is 4 by 3 pi r1 cube. First one. Suppose both are made up of same material, then you know their densities remains same. Now about mass of second body, rho into 4 by 3 pi r2 cube. Okay, so masses are known, distances are also known. Then xcm is equal to, okay, xcm is equal to first one, you know, rho 4 by 3 pi r1 cube na, into corresponding distance 0 plus second one rho, okay, 4 by 3 pi r2 cube into distance, you know, x2 is r1 plus r2, no? By, you know, total mass of the system. You know, first one, rho 4 by 3 pi r1 cube, okay, plus rho 4 by 3 pi r2 cube, okay. So you know xcm is equal to, this is 0 na, 4 by 3 pi r2 cube, right, into rho of r1 plus r2 by, in the denominator, if you notice, these two are common na, rho 4 by 3 pi is common. So, rho 4 by 3 pi taken common. Okay? So, you know, these two are cancelled. So, HCM, okay, is equal to, okay, HCM is equal to, you know, R2 cube into R1 plus R2. Okay, R2 cube into R1 plus R2 by R1 cube plus R2 cube. Okay, so this is the point of center of mass. HCM equal to R2 cube into R1 plus R2 by R1 cube plus R2 cube. That is, you know, when one sphere added with another sphere, the new center of mass is given as R2 cube into R1 plus R2 by R1 cube plus R2 cube. So it is a very simple. How you find the coordinates of center of mass? You take first body and it is attached to plane such that center of this sphere coincides with origin. Followed by it, you are taking another sphere and using the same formula. Okay, so it is about spheres. Now we take two rods. Okay, so let us suppose you have given two cylindrical rods and you want to know the point of. So we have taken two cylindrical rods, one of radius R1, another one of radius R2, length first one L1, second one L2. So how to find the point of center of mass when two bodies are added? You know, first body center coincides with origin. No? So this is the plane. First body radius R1, length L1. Okay? Such that the center of the first cylindrical rod coincides with origin. Now about second one, right? Of radius R2, length L2. So we are taking from center of the first one to center of the second one. You know, whenever you are going to find the coordinates of center of mass and one body added to another body, we always take center of the first one to center of the second one, right? And you know the formula which we are using to find the coordinates of center of mass: m1 x1 plus m2 x2 by, you know, m1 plus m2. You know, mass of first body, you know, mass is equal to density into volume now. So density into volume of this cylindrical part. You know, volume of cylinder, pi r square L na. So pi r1 square into L1. Okay, so this is the volume, no, of first one, pi r1 square into L1. Next about second one, M2. You know, same material, so rho. Let us suppose both are having same density, same material. Rho into volume, pi r2 square L2. Okay, x1, it is at center now, origin. So x1 0, x2, you know, this part is half of the length, half of the length. Together L1 plus L2 by 2, that is x2. So x1 is known, x2 is also known. You can substitute in the formula, right? That is, xcm is equal to first body into x1, 0 na, plus second body mass, rho pi r2 square into L2, okay? Corresponding distance, L1 plus L2 by 2, okay? By, total mass. So, rho pi is common now in these two. So, rho pi you take common, then R1 square L1 plus R2 square L2 will give the point of new center of mass. So here you have taken two cylindrical bodies. First one of radius R1, second one of radius R2. How you are finding the point of center of mass? Very simple. First body center coincides with origin. No? Then you can find the points of center of mass. Okay. Now about next one. Let us suppose three blocks of masses. Say three blocks of masses, 1, 2, 3, are arranged in the form of letter F. Okay, or they may arrange in the form of letter E. Or they can be arranged in this way also. So how to find the coordinates of center of mass? That is when some blocks of masses are arranged in the form of letters. So that is also very simple. Okay. Now you see first case, that is when the blocks of masses are arranged, okay, in the form of letter F. Okay. So how to find the coordinates of center of mass? Very simple. You detach into three blocks separately. Like this. It is one block. Okay. This is another block. Second block. Okay. Now, so if you know the point of center of mass, so in the beginning mass is equally distributed. So that is why this is geometric center. This is its geometric center. This is geometric center. First block, second, third. So you attach this to plane. Find coordinates with reference to x-axis. Say x1, y1. This one, x2, y2. x3, y3. So by knowing the coordinates, masses, you can substitute in the formula. That is when three blocks are there, xcm is m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 by m1 plus m2 plus m3. So instead of letter F, suppose letter E is given, you divide into 4 blocks. Okay. So center of mass, if center of mass is known now, then you can attach this to plane. 4. Okay. Substitute in the formula. Now you get another coordinate also, x4, y4. So our formula extend to now 4 particles. Okay. Suppose instead of this, say you have given letter T in this form. Okay, so we'll attach the plane. This body is attached to plane. Okay, so this is one point. This is another point. So first one, coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay. So by taking as two bodies, you can find the point of center of mass. Now we are adding a disk of radius r1 to another disk of radius r2. Okay. So how to find center of mass? First disk is placed at origin such that the center of the disk coincides with origin. Right? You are taking another disk of radius r2. Okay. Now you want to find the center of mass of the system. Okay. So disk of first one added to second one. In order to find the coordinates of center of mass, we are using this formula m1x1 plus m2x2 by m1 plus m2. First disk is at origin now, so that is why x1 taken as 0 and x2 from origin to center of the second one now, r1 plus r2, right? So x2 taken as r1 plus r2. Okay, so m1 is mass of first disk, m2 mass of second disk. When mass is not given, instead of mass, you will take density into volume. And volume can be taken as area of this disk into its thickness. Area pi r1 square, right, into thickness T. Okay, next m2 mass of second disk. Both are made up of same material, then density remains same into V2 rho pi r2 square into same thickness. Now substitute all this in this formula. Now center of mass will become m1, right? m1 can be taken as rho pi r1 square into t at origin now, plus second one rho pi r2 square into thickness t into r1 plus r2 by total mass. In these two, rho pi t are common. So r1 square plus r2 square. So you can cancel rho pi t after taking common, right? So this into 0 0 only now. Then xm becomes, right, r2 square into r1 plus r2 by r1 square plus r2 square. So this will give us the new center of mass of the system when one disk added to another disk. Okay, so till now we studied only adding one body to another body. Now we are going to know if certain mass is removed from a body, how center of mass changes. Okay, now let us take one rectangular plate of uniform thickness, uniform mass. Assume some triangular portion is cutted from it, from one end. Okay, now how to find the point of center of mass? Before you cut this triangular portion it will be at center, because mass is equally distributed. Geometric center is only giving center of mass. But whenever certain mass is removed, definitely center of mass will shift. That is always towards more mass body, right? So in this problem, how to find the shift of center of mass? Very simple. So assume that this body is placed such that center of the body coincides with origin. Okay, in this way. Now, according to given problem, there is one rectangular plate of length L, breadth B, having uniform thickness, uniform mass distribution. From it we are cutting a triangular portion sheet. Then the point of center of mass will shift now, so that we have to find. How? Very simple. We'll attach this plate to plane such that the center coincides with origin. Okay? Then we can easily solve the problem. So this is the rectangular plate of length L, breadth B, such that the center of the plate coincides with origin. So a triangular portion, okay, triangular portion is cutted from it. Then you want to know the shift of center of mass. Okay, how? So here two bodies. One is mass that removed and the remaining. So if we assume the total mass of this plate as capital M, then M minus M taken as first body and M as second body. Okay. Now, so the formula which we are using to find the coordinates of center of mass, that is XCM, right, is equal to M1 X1 plus M2 X2 by M1 plus M2. So the coordinates of center of mass 0 now, earlier it is at center. So XCM taken as 0. First body M minus M into distance. It is shifted towards left side because here mass is removed. So always center of mass will be closer to more mass side. So that is why it is shifted towards left side. Say that is taken as minus X shift. Okay, plus second body mass is M now, that is removed one, into corresponding distance. So center to center, say D. This to center of the triangular plate. So remember, D is the distance from center of the body to center of the cutted mass body by total mass. Say capital M. Then M into 0 taken as 0 na. Then X shift. X shift is equal to, okay, X shift equal to MD by remaining mass. So remember, whenever you want to find X shift na, removed mass by remaining mass into distance. Distance means from center of the first one to center of the cutted one. Okay, now mass of cutted one. Anywhere mass is equal to density into volume na. Volume is area into thickness. Okay, so let us assume T be the thickness of this plate. Okay, so rho into area. It is a triangle now. So you know total length is L. So this length will become L by 2, right? So half base into height, okay, that is area, into thickness taken as T, okay, that is about mass of this removed one. And what about the total mass of the body? Same material now, so that is by density rho only, volume V2, that is rho into area of this rectangular plate, okay, into thickness T. Okay, now you can substitute in the formula, okay, that is, you know, x shift is equal to, okay, now about distance also you should find distance from center to center of the cutted one. You know center of the triangle is centroid only, no, you know centroid will divide the altitude in the ratio, you know, 2:1. That means total 3 parts. So 2/3 part is this distance, no? So D equal to 2/3 part of length. L by 2 na cancelled. So D is L by 3. Okay. Now mass of the removed one, you know, rho into, okay, LB by 4 into thickness into this particular distance. Nothing but, you know, L by 3, okay, by remaining mass. So you can take M minus M na, that is, you know, rho L, okay, rho L B T, no, that is you can take common 1 minus remaining mass, you know, rho L B T by 4 na, so 1/4. So you can cancel the common terms, rho L B T or cancelled, okay. Then you know x shift is equal to, okay, x shift is equal to, you get all are cancelled except L by 12 na, by denominator 4 minus 1 by 4 na, 3 by 4. So this divides 3 times, nothing but L by 9. That means, you know, center of mass shifted from initial point to towards left side of distance L by 9. Okay, so in this way we can easily solve the problem. We'll solve now another problem. Okay, say there is one disc of diameter 2r. Okay, so now we are taking one disc having uniform mass distribution. Okay, so this disc, okay, having diameter 2r. So you know center of mass, when mass is equally distributed, you know geometric center is only center of. Now we are taking a circular plate of thickness T, diameter 2r. Okay, from it a circular plate of diameter r is taken out. Then you want to know shift of center of mass. Okay, how? Same procedure. That is, you know, we take the circular plate such that the center of this circular plate coincides with origin. No, it is like this. So you have taken a circular plate of diameter r 2r. So radius r. No. Next, from it another circular plate of diameter r is cutted, removed. Okay, so you know half of this is r by 2, r by 2. So radius of this cutted portion is r by 2. Same procedure. That is, you know, in order to find center of mass, we are using this formula m1x1 plus m2x2 by m1 plus m2. So if small m is the removed mass, okay, then the remaining mass will become m minus m na. Next about the coordinates, okay, so initial center of mass is 0 no, so 0 equal to first one, take m minus m into minus x shift. Why? Because when certain mass is removed, center of mass will be moving towards more mass side, no, plus m2. Second one is small m na into corresponding distance. So from center of mass to this center of removed one. So d is the distance from center of the body to center of the cutted one. No. So it is r by 2. Okay, by total mass, right? So m into 0 m na, m into 0 0, right? So x shift, okay, will become md, or you can take m into r by 2 na by remaining mass m minus m, right? So always mass removed by mass remaining into distance. Distance means from center of the body to till center of the cutted one. How to find mass? Anywhere it is density into volume, no? So volume taken as area, right, by r by 2 whole square, no, because radius of this cutted one is r by 2 na, into thickness, say t. So t is the thickness of this plate. Okay, next about total mass. Total mass is equal to density. So density of this whole thing is same. From this only you have cutted, no? So that is why density remains same. Into area, it is pi r square, okay, into thickness, say t. Okay, now when you substitute now, you will get x shift is equal to, okay, x shift is equal to, instead of small m you are taking rho pi r by 2 whole square into thickness into corresponding distance, that is r by 2, right? So in order to find x shift you are using mass removed by remaining mass, right, by total rho pi r square t, right, into minus the second one. So you can take, actually in these two rho pi r square is common, no, so that you can take common, then 1 minus the remaining mass. So here you have taken rho pi r square t common, no, only 1/4 is left, right? So you can cancel rho pi r square t cancelled, okay, 1 by 4 into 1 by 2, right? It is nothing but 1 by 8 into r. 1 r is left na, by 3/4, okay? So 4 divides 8 how many times? 2 times. So you get r by 6. That means center of mass will be shifted towards left side of r by 6. Okay. Now in the same procedure we will try to solve another problem. Okay. There is one square plate, okay, of each side 2a, having uniform thickness, uniform mass distribution. From it, let us assume a side of square plate is cutted. Then you want to know the shift of center of mass. Same procedure. Okay, same procedure. That is, first we take the square plate and that is placed at the center of the origin. No? So let us assume the square plate center coincides with origin. Okay. Like this. So center of the square plate coincides with origin. Okay. So this is your problem. The problem is, there is one square plate. Okay. Square plate. Okay. So from this square plate of each side 2A. A side square plate is cutted. Okay. So you can say removed. Okay. So mass of the removed one small m, remaining one m minus m. Okay. So x shift is always equal to mass removed, right, into distance, means center of the body to center of the cutted one, right, by remaining mass capital M minus small m. Mass of small one, mass anywhere equal to density into volume na, and volume is area into thickness. Here area each side a na, so that is why a into a square, into thickness say t, and capital M. Okay, so rho each side 2a na, total 2a, so 2a whole square into thickness. Okay, so when you substitute these two, and about distance, so diagonal distance of a square is side into root 2 na, so that is why a root 2, half of that you want. Why? Because you want to know up to center only, so that is why it is a by root 2, right? So d is a by root 2. Okay, so d also known to us, nothing but a by root 2. Okay, so now substitute all this in the formula. So rho, okay, a square into thickness say t, and distance a by root 2 by m minus m. So rho, okay, a square t, these are all common in these two terms, right? If that you are taking common, 4 left na here, 4 minus 1, right? So this rho a square t cancelled. Okay, so you will get this as a by root 2, okay, into 3. Okay, where a is half side of this square plate. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. If you did not watch my center of mass part 1 video, link given in description box, and if you click the link you get even center of mass part 1 also. Okay, thank you, you please watch part 1 also.